Okay, Herc, we'll move it along here with one of Messi's teammates. Dibu Martinez has been suspended for 2 World Cup qualifiers for Argentina. FIFA handing down the ban for what they're calling offensive behavior from a couple of incidents in the September window. One you see right there, pushing a cameraman after Argentina's loss against Colombia. Also, you saw him celebrating with the Copa America trophy in his crotch, which we, of course, have seen before from Dibu Martinez. He's going to miss the games against Venezuela October 10th and against Bolivia October 15th. Herc, what do you make of the suspension?
Yeah, quite frankly, I'm very surprised they're suspending him. I didn't think it would happen. And we had this discussion when it happened not too long ago. And you asked if he would be suspended. And I said, yeah, probably, fined. I don't think he would be suspended. There'll be a fine. I don't think there will be a suspension. So quite frankly, I'm very shocked that there's an actual suspension with this. These 2 games, I look at them and then I'm not so shocked. Oh, it's Venezuela. Oh, it's Bolivia. So if there were any 2 games or a set of games from the lower half down where potentially it wouldn't do Argentina some harm, would be these games. Certainly Venezuela at home in Venezuela could prove to be costly for any team in South America, but they will take their chances. And Bolivia is one of the worst teams, if not the worst, in all of CONMEBOL qualifying. So from that standpoint, these are games that you can afford to maybe give another goalkeeper a chance. But certainly the best international goalkeeper in the game today getting suspended for what, quite frankly, many feel these antics have gone a little bit overboard as of late, finally, having it come to a head, is news in itself. I didn't think it would happen, but I think the right call was made here.
Yeah, I am like you a little bit surprised. I do think it's a good thing. I don't want to get too far up on my high horse, but I didn't think it was okay that he pushed the cameraman. Again, a guy who, in his own words, just said, I was just doing my job. Obviously a frustration there from Dibu, but you can't do it. And the governing bodies have to send an example. So good for them, CONMEBOL, that they did. Even if you're saying they're not the marquee games, they're not suspending him for the big games. Maybe if it was a big game coming up, they wouldn't have suspended him. I'm glad that they did. Big game coming up for him and Aston Villa this midweek in Champions League, Herc. They got Bayern Munich, and I'm sure our friends over at ESPN FC will be covering that in depth in the coming episodes of the show. Available 7 days a week, ESPN FC right here on ESPN Plus. Don't miss a single episode.